Hey guys, my name is Vicky. Today we will be discussing current affairs of 25th April in the form of MCQs. So during the lecture I will be also discussing some detailed facts about the MCQs. So let's start with the first question. So Panchayati Raj Divas celebrated on India on which date? The correct answer is 24th April. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi interacted with the sarpanchs of the Gram Panchayat throughout the country through video conferencing on the occasion of National Panchayati Raj Day 2020. So during the event, he launched a unified e-Gram Swaraj portal and mobile application and Swamitva scheme. The e-Gram Swaraj helps prepare and execute Gram Swaraj development plans. The portal will ensure the real-time monitoring and accountability. The portal is a major step towards the digitization down to the Gram Panchayat level. The Samitwa scheme, which is launched in pilot mode in 6 states, helps to map rural inhabited lands using drones and latest survey methods. This scheme will ensure streamlined planning, revenue collection, and provide clarity over the property rights in rural areas. This will open up avenues for applying loans from financial institutions by the owners. Disputes related to property would be settled through the title deeds allotted through this scheme. The second question is, what is the support for the short-term projects for evaluating the impact of Ayush intervention medicines in the prophylaxis and the clinical management of COVID-19? These are all the 4 options. So the correct answer is 10 lakhs. The Ministry of Ayush has announced a mechanism to support short-term research projects for evaluating the impact of Ayush interventions medicines in the prophylaxis and clinical management of COVID-19. Hospitals involved in the management of COVID-19 cases have been invited to participate in the scheme, which falls under the extramural, that is, those who are outside the Ministry of Ayush. The proposals related to the evaluating of role and impact of Ayush interventions in the prophylaxis and the clinical management of SARS-CoV-2 infection and COVID-19 disease, technical manpower, laboratory investigations, and related contingencies. The project proposals for maximum of 6 months duration with institutional ethics committee clearance will be considered for the support up to 10 lakhs to meet the expenditure on engaging the Ayush clinicians. The third question is, who is the chairman of 15th Finance Commission? The answer is N.K. Singh. Here is the picture of N.K. Singh. The fourth question is, Kisan Rath mobile app was launched by which of the ministry? It was launched by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. So the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare is undertaking several steps to facilitate the farmers and farming activities at field level during the lockdown period. As we all know, lockdown has been started due to the infection of COVID-19 virus. So the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare had launched an app called Kisan Rath on 17th April 2020 to facilitate the farmers and traders in identifying the right mode of transportation for the movement of farm produce. The farm produce range from the food grains, vegetables, flowers, bamboo, log miners, and forest produce. The fifth question is, name the institute which was developed first ever probe assay testing kit for the COVID-19 virus approved by ICMR. The correct answer for this question is IIT Delhi. Union Human Resource Development Minister Shri Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank today facilitated The team of scientists from IIT Delhi involved in the development of COVID-19 proof-free real-time PCR diagnostic kit. So what is that? So it's a very low costing testing kit. The kit will not only empower healthcare services but also support government in the time of crisis. He congratulated the researchers of IIT Delhi Kusuma School of Biological Sciences who have developed the detection assay for the COVID-19, which was now being approved by ICMR. He was delighted to know that the assay has now been validated at the ICMR with a sensitivity and specificity of 100%. This makes IIT Delhi the first academic institute to have obtained the ICMR approval for a real-time PCR diagnostic assay. The sixth and the last question is Chitra Magna, an innovative RNA extraction kit for COVID-19 tests, has been developed by which of the institute? The correct answer is Sri Chitra Tribunal Institute of Medical and Sciences and Technology. So, Chitra Magna, an innovative RNA extraction kit, has been developed by Sri Chitra Tribunal Institute of Medical Sciences and Technology. It's an institution of national importance under the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. Chitra Magna is an innovative technology for isolating RNA from the swabs of COVID-19 tests. The protocol for the kit uses magnetic particles to capture and concentrate the RNA from the patient sample. This is of significant advantage because even if the viral RNA disintegrates during storage and transportation of the patient samples, all of it would be captured by the magnetic based lead extraction technology. Bead based extraction technology. The magnetic nanoparticle beads bind to the viral RNA and when exposed to a magnetic field give a highly purified and concentrated level of RNA. As the yield of PCR and LAMP tests is dependent on getting the adequate quantity of viral RNA, this innovation enhances the chances of identifying positive cases. So the institute has also filed a patent for this technology, which is simpler than its imported kits. So that was the last question. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.